What is going on, guys? Thanks for stopping back here to the channel. First I'm here, go ahead and get down there and smash that subscribe button. But today we're going to be doing some more lighting to the truck. As you guys seen, I went and did these in the last video, and I still haven't drove the truck because it's been about a week and still haven't gotten my mirror in yet, so it's whenever. I don't need to drive it quite yet anyways. But now I'm going to be going and tackling the rock lights. It is got a long weekend here, so I got a couple days to do it, so I want to make sure I get it all done. I got other stuff to do as well, but we're going to tackle the rock lights today, or start the rock lights today. So I've got 20 rock lights. I did buy the Amazon ones because they're cheaper and they do just as good a quality, if not better, and they're just as bright. So I got those. So we got 20 rock lights. We're doing 3 each wheel well, 3, 6, 9, 12, 2 under the back end, 13, 14, 2 under the front end, 15, 16, 2 under each, 1 under each door, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's where I'm planning on putting all of them for now. I'm going to go today and probably take all 4 wheel wells out, get the wheel wells wired, and then that's probably all I'll get done today because it's going to take a good little while. And then I'll come back the next day and run the other 2, 4, 6, run the other 8 lights and run the wires along the frame. So I do have everything here to do it with. Rock lights, I am going to go and run some cable up the sides to hide it, and it is slitted cable, so I can just slide it along and I can splice stuff in where I need to. The rock lights are 20 or 22 gauge, so I have wire. I'm going to run all 3 rock lights to 1 in each wheel well. Because they're very short. They're very short wires. If I need extra, I got these to run them all to 1 location. Then I'm going to use, I have the heat shrink tubes with the solder in the center. That way they'll be soldered together. And then I'm going to put a 16 gauge plug, because thinking about it, I work at a body shop. If you ever have to take a fender liner out again, you don't want to have to go and cut the wires and rewire it. So I'm going to put a plug there. And then that's probably all the further I'm going to get. So I'm going to wire all 3 rock lights, put all 3 rock lights in, wire them all together, go from 22 gauge with all 3 wires to 16 gauge with the plug, and that's all the farther I'm going to go. I do have my 16 gauge wire here to run up the frame, and then I do have my relay harness with a fuse, with a switch and everything else mounted on it as well. So yeah, guys, I'm going to show you guys taking out one front fender liner, one. Okay guys, so here is what we've got. Got my plug, I'll wire that into the main thing. This is the passenger side one. I did go and wire it all the way up, use some heat shrink there. I'm gonna let them cool. I will go ahead and wrap those with some black electrical tape as well, just to make sure everything is good. And that is where we're at. Got it all zip tied up. I'm taking my time, guys. I want this to be nice, to be clean, so I am taking my time with it. I kept going. I didn't record it, but I kept going and testing. Well, I was recording, but you couldn't tell. I was using a tester. So every time I'm using a 6-volt tester. Every time I go and heat shrink a connection like this one, I went and I checked it. I went and wired the 3 together, and then I checked it. And then I just did this, and that's the reason I went ahead and plugged this in, so I could check it. So I'm checking all my connections before I go too far. And what the crap? I was gonna say, from back here, you couldn't tell they were on. On. Oh, look at that. It's staying on, but for some reason with the video going in, like, because of the sunlight right here, you can't tell. That is on. Like, watch, you can see it's on. It's probably doing this, going to do the same thing over there. I was like, what the crap, it's on, but then I look through the camera and it doesn't look like it's on. But yeah guys, so all 3 of them are there. I did go and offset this one a little because I felt like right where it needed to be was right where this hole was. So it was either go here or go here, but I felt like with this angle, it was going to hit right on my coils on the front. So I felt like that was a good spot for that. And yeah guys, I know I'm just taking my time. I just don't I've looked at videos on YouTube, and you don't see very many descriptive videos on how to do this. And this is the best way that I think to do it. So I'm just taking my time showing you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other 3. I'm not going to record it. I might go and show the placement of the rear ones whenever I get them figured out, but I'm not gonna show you guys wiring up the other 3. And then I'll jump on to where I'm gonna place the rest of the rock lights and wiring them. Okay guys, I went and I got the lighting all done on the truck. I can see why nobody goes and has videos on it, because you are jumping around everywhere while you're doing these lights on here. You are here, there, and everywhere. So dewy, everything looks smudgy because it's heavy dew. But I was like, I could try to record it, but then I'm just here. I'm bing, bang, boom, running around everywhere. It was just easier for me to show you guys what the finished product is and where I did them. So if you guys are wondering, I went and put, let me get out here where you can see it. So if you guys are wondering, I put 20 rock lights on it. 20 rock lights. I showed you guys the clip of the wheel wells. I'll show you guys again. There is the rear. And here's the front placement. I could have went down a little farther with this one, but if I did, it was going to be sticking out too far. I put 2 under each side, 2 under the front, 2 under the back. Here are your front placements, pretty much so right on the plastic cover where the intercooler comes off. There's a plastic piece that goes along the bottom of the intercooler. I went and mounted them on there. I mounted them on there, but missing the intercooler. Back here, I put one, sorry, there's such a glare, one right on the roll of the back of the truck. There, you can see it, right on the roll. And then the front one is right in front of the right in front of where your frame mounts on. I figured that way it was centered enough under the truck where I'm getting adequate enough light from the front lights and the rear lights. The rear ones, I don't have a spare tire in my truck, so it's on the cross member of the bed. That goes on both sides. And then I did go and wire loom them all, so you can't really find the wire anywhere. It's hidden. I did put 4 plugs, one on each fender liner. I went and ran. I got a relay and a harness with a relay and a fuse and a switch. Haven't got the switch mounted in the truck yet, but the relay comes off with 2 ways. So I ran 1 wire down one side of the frame and 1 wire down the other side of the frame. And I hooked this whole side into one and the 2 on the back. And then the other side, I ran that whole side and the 2 under the front. And then each one of those where they plug into that relay have a plug-in as well. That way I can unplug and change anything out that I ever need to, or add more. I just ran 1 solid wire down it and soldered them into it. If you guys are looking for a soldering tool, Milwaukee's soldering iron, electric soldering iron, it is the best. It takes about 20 seconds to heat up, and on a 3-amp battery, it lasted me this whole truck, and it's still running. So a Milwaukee soldering iron if you guys need that. But everything that I used to do my rock lights, I will put it in the description below. I did go and use the Amazon rock lights. There's 20 of them. I used the relay with a switch already built into it. It's 22 gauge wire running it to the main harness because it's what all the rock lights are. And then, like as you see me wire them in on the fender liners, use the 22 gauge over and then hooked it in the 16 gauge running along the frame on both sides. And then I got wire loom for both sides. So she is all set up, guys. She does look awesome. I am very, very happy with how it turned out. And then to go along with the Boost Auto parts over here, and then the Amazon cab lights bulbs that I installed as well. So she is slowly getting all LED, guys. So I do have 1 set of fog lights, but I didn't get a second set yet, and don't ask why. I'm going to be getting white LEDs for the turn signal that are switchback. I'll get the anti-flicker module to keep those from doing anything. That way they're white and then they turn orange when I'm doing a turn signal. I'm not going to worry about high beam because I never use them, and plus for what I'm putting here I won't really need them either. And I'm going to get an LED bulb for now. So that's going to be the for now setup, guys. But I'll go and give you guys some shots here of the truck. She is looking awesome. I am well happy with it. And people always say worried about the shadows. The only shadow that's kind of funky looking is that. I don't even know what the heck that is. Like literally the front lights are at an angle. They're angled like that, so they're shooting back. So I don't even know where that's coming from, unless it's shooting off of that light down. Maybe that would be my guess. I don't know, but she is looking good, guys. So 3 each fender well, 2 under these doors, 2 under that door, 2 under the rear, 2 under the front. And she is looking good. Got tons of light back here. I do have my LED license plate lights as well, so it's bright. So you definitely gonna see her coming down the road, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I now see why there is no videos very descriptive on this. I showed you guys how I wired my fender liners, and then I ran them back each rail. It was just laying on, if you were on a lift, it would be very easy to film all this. But laying on the ground on a creeper and moving like every 5 minutes, it was not going to be feasible to record all of it. So it was easier just to tell you guys what I did, and you guys kind of seen what I was doing with the fender liners. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully it was helpful for you and seeing what you can do with Amazon rock lights and not $400 for 4 rock lights on half the other places. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Sorry if the lighting's just looking all glary back there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and get on there and smash that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Stay tuned to what is to come. All the lighting will get set up, and then we will go from there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a blessed day, everyone.